Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and this is September 2021, and we're in Montpelier, Vermont, just kind of driving around that area. The capital of Vermont is Montpelier. I'll put up another video of the Capitol building. We stopped there on this trip. We stopped there on our last trip in 2016 too. But this is just a neat little town, and it's so pretty. I mean, just even the old bridge there, bridge, water, little downtown. It's just a nice little town. And I looked on Wikipedia, and I'm going to try not to give you a bunch of facts on Montpelier because those are easy to find. I thought I would basically talk a little bit about our recent trip there and our adventures in Montpelier. I like this little town a lot. One thing that I think is really cool though is, Vermont, it's a small state. And Montpelier is the smallest city in the U.S. to be the capital city. So I thought that was pretty neat. And it definitely does feel like a capital city. It does remind me a little bit of, here in Kentucky, we've got Frankfort. That's our capital city. And it reminds me a little bit of Frankfort because it's still, small town, but there's a lot going on. It's kind of a happening place, but still kind of small town, and I think that's pretty neat. Wanted to mention the library. We stopped by the library, a very attractive library. They were having a book sale, and we went in and looked at some books, and they even had a free table. Free. And I totally would have rated that if we weren't flying. My wife was warning me about my book purchases on this trip, so I had to be very careful. But yeah, they had a really nice library, and it was one of those things that almost made me want to move there because it was so nice. I also wanted to mention the Skinny Pancake, which is kind of a little breakfast brunch, kind of more of a breakfast, I guess, chain throughout Vermont, and I've seen them in New Hampshire. We went to one of these over by Dartmouth, or near Dartmouth, in 2016, and I liked it a lot. I found that one had moved. But we still went to this Skinny Pancake and enjoyed a meal here in Montpelier. Yeah, look at that. Very, very breakfasty food. I'm actually not much of a breakfast person. I do like breakfast, but it's most of the days I skip breakfast. But we just had a really nice meal there. We like the Skinny Pancake. That's a chain I'd like to see expand. It's almost dessert kind of food. But yeah, it's just a neat little restaurant. We like it a lot, and I would love to see Skinny Pancakes in Kentucky. And that's just me, though. But yeah, we went through Montpelier, saw several shops. There's a lot of places here I like a lot. Oh yeah, there's inside of the library. Just again, a very pretty library in an old building. Probably worth researching the library a little more. It was so nice. But yeah, there's the Capitol. And there's the fire station. There's a couple of good bookstores we found here. There's a coffee shop I like a lot, Capitol Grounds. Just maybe a couple blocks away from the Capitol. Just a very cozy, friendly coffee shop, and I'm very fond of that place. And we were able, thank goodness, because I love coffee shops, we were able to spend a little bit of time just hanging out there. Oh, and we went to a really cool pet store, the Quirky Pet. I believe it's called the Quirky Pet, and it's just not too far from the Capitol and Capitol grounds. There's the Capitol building, and I'll put like I said, I'll put another video. I'll put a video up about the Capitol building. Inside the Capitol, if you're into the Civil War, they've got some pretty cool Civil War connections here. They're very proud of what they did during the Civil War, as they should be. And there's some great artwork there, and I'll get to that in another video. And this is inside of Capitol Grounds, the coffee shop I mentioned earlier. And they really play a lot on the fact that they're in the Capitol area. And their logo even has the Capitol Dome on it. They've also, I know they have a coffee called Bernie's Blend. And Bernie Sanders is his little caricature of him is on the package. I think that's kind of cute. Yeah, there's a picture of it on their shelf. They've got some cool merch. They had some nice priced merch. I personally had to make sure that I got a T-shirt from here because I like this place so much. And they 802, yeah, that's the area code. And yeah, they're very proudly local to that area, and they just have a good attitude. They actually gave me stickers. I think they might have had some for sale, but they gave me a couple. They were just nice people. And they have good coffee, and it's a good place to kind of sit and relax after you tour the state capitol. We're just driving down the road. Wanted to say we were here in 2016 and we took a tour of the Capitol. There were some nice little ladies that gave us a tour, but this time while we were in town, they did not have somebody giving tours. You did a self-guided tour, and it was still nice. But I've realized I think you appreciate a place more if there's somebody there telling you about it with enthusiasm. Still, we had a nice tour, nice area. They also had a gift shop last time we were there, but this time they did not have a gift shop in the Capitol. So, but there's plenty of gift shops and things like that around town. And just look how pretty this is. I just enjoy. Yeah, it's just spectacular. Just an attractive downtown, water, bridges, everything's clean. Check out the fact that there are no billboards. You're not seeing cluttery billboards and signs everywhere. I really like that. Really admire and appreciate that about Vermont. It is very green. And we enjoyed a lot of time on this trip literally just driving around. Just driving around and enjoying the greenness of it all. And yeah, I'll put up another video about this too, but we also drove out to the Bragg family farm. I think it also goes by the Bragg family sugar house. And in fact, I think that's kind of where we're driving to at this point. If you like maple syrup, maybe a 10-minute drive from the Capitol is Bragg, the Bragg family sugar house where they make their own. They tap the trees and they make all the syrup there, and it's just a really neat place. And we're big on Bragg. In fact, we like Montpelier so much and Bragg that we as soon as we got off the plane, we got our rental car and we drove out to this area. But it's just pretty. It's green. I mean, you just don't see a lot of crap everywhere. They keep their roads clean. They're not cluttering it up with anything more than some road signs and some telephone lines, just the basics that they've got to put out there, and we like that quite a bit. I wanted to mention just a little bit more about the Quirky Pet, the little pet shop we were at in a moment ago in Montpelier. I think they're big into things being made in the USA. They had some unique gifts, cute stickers. Even if you don't have a pet, it would be a neat place to stick your head into. You'll probably find something for yourself. You'll definitely find a nice gift for someone like we did, someone who was pet sitting for us while we were gone. So just wanted to mention them. But yeah, Montpelier and the state capitol, Bragg Family Farm, wanted to mention all of those. Hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.